Hey everyone, Andrew Reiner here with another Chronicles for Game Informer. This time we're taking a look at Demon Souls, kind of on the eve of Dark Souls 3's release. We got Dan Tack here.
We're like a month away, but yeah, Eve, sure.
That counts.
What do you consider an eve and release dates?
The day before.
The day before.
The day before.
That's Javy Gwaltney.
That's a pretty solid point from those guys, I gotta
It's
say.
Javy Gwaltney.
Hi.
Kyle Hilliard here.
I am frustrated that this game is called Demon's Souls. I think it's a bad title.
So let's get you on the sticks and see if that's the only thing that frustrates you.
I don't mean the quality of the game. I mean the quality of the title. It's like a rural juror situation. Demon's Souls. I don't like it. I don't care for it.
So all these games are based on Miyazaki's takeaways from westernized fantasy.
Sure.
So you got Lord of the Rings and all those things sort of meshed together in a fashion that's completely incomprehensible to most people, without putting all the little pieces together to figure out the story.
Sounds like a lot of work.
And the roots of this series go way, way back to PlayStation 1.
They do.
But Demon Souls is the one that kind of turned the corner for it and made it a really kind of popular new AAA franchise, right?
This is the first one that didn't look like complete crap, to be honest.
Kingsfield looks rough.
They look rough and they play rough.
Oh, yeah.
So big upgrades in both graphically and control-wise in this game.
Was this the first one to not be first person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And it's not in the Kingsfield series. It's just all spiritual successor
They are all.
situations.
You can
right?
call them not in the Kingsfield series, but they certainly draw. They all share a lot of the same DNA.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But since Miyazaki, became the lead dog,
Lead dot. That's his title.
things have really gotten much more concise with conveying those dark fantasy ideas. And I think we could even count Shadow Tower in there, and that game is pure garbage.
This is a PS2 game, right?
PS1.
PS1.
Oh, okay.
PS1.
Yeah, they released that on the PlayStation Store recently, and I tried playing through that, and that was a nightmare.
If you want to see some footage of that, we did do some replay episodes of that, one of Game Informer's other shows, so look those up on YouTube or GameInformer.com. But yeah, we've kind of taken a look back at all these games except this one.
And this is some people say it's the best. I don't agree with those people,
Yeah.
but
Former news editor Jim Riley swore by this game. He says this is the best game, period.
Yeah, I'm in that camp.
it is an incredible game.
It's
no doubt.
it's that and Bloodborne are neck and neck for me. So yeah.
I think at this point Bloodborne is my favorite, but high hopes for Dark Souls 3 at this point.
So we're going to be playing offline. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Are the servers
Yes.
I mean, you want to play
I believe
them.
you can still play online, yes.
Yeah, I think they kept them alive, right?
Oh yeah, because I played this 6 months ago and just got wrecked.
Okay, so guys, do you want to be male or female?
Doesn't matter.
Can you just do random? I know Tack's a big fan of just pressing the random button.
I just,
going.
whatever the default
What
is,
is
that's what we
random?
that's what we go with.
Let's just go with that. That looks
Cool.
good.
We do not want to be a
Soldier-
soldier.
Why?
What are the OP classes? I
Knight,
forget. Let's scroll
Hunter,
through.
Priest, Magician, Wanderer, Barbarian.
It's just like Dark Souls.
Yeah.
What should we be?
I think Royalty and Temple Knight are the two OP ones, right?
What about Magician? Which one's
I am not playing a caster.
okay?
Okay, guys.
Okay. I was
Well,
just
you
saying.
you like rolling fat, so you want to be a knight?
It's either Knight's not one of the OP ones. I think it's Royalty and Temple Knight are the OP ones.
Well, should we?
You're suggesting that
It has been a very long time
Let's be
since I played
Temple
this.
Knight.
OP stands for overpowered.
Well, it's Temple.
by
I think
the
the Temple
way.
Knight's the one with Holy Magic too.
You don't want to do magic.
Let's just do Knight because knights.
Night.
Reiner, if you want to play
Shut
magic,
up!
if you want
Okay,
to, if
here we
you want to go magic to make things a lot easier, we can do that. I know some people really like the magic.
You want to
classes
go
in
into
these
that
games.
story?
You can get a lot of range on the opponent.
Go into it.
They
Go
can't
into
hit
it.
you.
Say it.
Whoa!
Say what we're all thinking, Dan.
Before Dark Souls 2 came out, I got to play 8 hours of the game or something like that. And I played as the sorcerer. Because the sorcerer is fun.
Sorcerer is fun.
And immediately Tack's like, what are you doing?
I did not say that.
You were just like,
I gave you a look.
you gave me
because
devil eyes.
I'm
If
just.
you haven't seen Dan Tack's devil eyes,
You
it's
do have
him
very
looking at me
expressive-
his normal way, and he says, what the hell are you doing?
The magic classes are powerful choices.
They're in the game. Miyazaki loves them.
He does.
So I
And they're
played it.
supposed to be even cooler in Dark Souls 3.
But then I got tons of hate mail.
Did you?
And it wasn't for
yeah.
me.
Wow.
And it wasn't for me.
Yeah, you got to tell him in person.
They're like, you're not playing the game the right way. And I was like, hell yes, I am.
Okay, so no, Magic is very viable. It's still a very challenging game, but you do miss. I think you do miss out on a lot of the elements of the game, like the combat, because you're so
Mainly the combat.
you're trying to stay away from the opponent and just blast them down.
Yeah,
So
you're not ducking and weaving.
Right.
Right. Getting up in there.
I've actually never seen this intro. I've
pretty
seen a
cool.
lot of this game because my wife played it quite a bit when it came out, and I watched her play a lot, but I never saw the beginning.
So basically, the story is the same in all the Souls games.
This is a common theme for Chronicles with you.
Yeah,
Kyle.
the last-
I watched my wife play it.
Yeah, Deadly Premonition.
Wait,
I
you watched your wife play Demon Souls?
Yeah, that's most
And
of my
Deadly
experience with
Premonition.
Demon Soul, and
Huh.
watched her play Demon Soul, or Demon Souls and Deadly Premonition. So next we'll have to do Dragon Age, because I watched her play a lot of the original Dragon Age. So
Oh, no.
Wait, the new one?
no, the original one.
Okay.
And just to point this out, this is published by Atlas,
Right.
Demon Souls. Dark Souls is done by Namco. Bloodborne is Sony. And
Yep.
the developer is From Software, so they're kind of a gun for hire with this very popular style of game.
Dark fantasy and now horror.
Yes. Loved Bloodborne. And just, I'm going to be on the sticks to start this off, but we're going to pass the sticks every death.
I think we should.
So
just
there's going to be
hot.
3 really quick deaths,
Yeah, this is
and
gonna
then
be
one
awesome.
that goes on for a long
Oh,
time.
whatever. I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah,
Apparently, Javy is
Javy is
like
beating it. So
Just so you could complain at us, I have completed Dark Souls 1 and 2 and Bloodborne. Kyle,
I've completed Dark Souls 2.
JV,
I beat them all except 2.
and you beat this one.
Yeah.
Okay. And
All-
Tack,
all
you've
of
done
them.
everything.
all of them. Although it has been some time since I played this one.
I think I might have beat Kingsfield.
What?
The original one?
Yeah, because
Wow.
we reviewed it.
I feel really sorry for you.
Mine are still probably reeling from that one.
The second one was a lot better. The second US one was
Right.
a lot better, which I think was 3 in Japan.
Those games are fun. Wow, this is a long intro.
Yeah.
Very little animation too. Just a lot of still images.
Yeah, but if you know the stuff in the game, it's actually pretty sweet because they go. If you notice all the intros for these games, the cinematics, they usually
Very cool.
say like, here are some of the they tell you like in the lore these crazy bosses that you're gonna face eventually in the game, and you do. Like if you saw the Dark Souls 3 trailer, all those the three big dudes that are listed in that are big bosses in that game for sure.
Yeah, I always like the intros for these games. Like Dark Souls 2 and 3, and always have really cool intros.
And we don't know how much of this game we're going to play for Chronicles, but we do know it deserves more attention than a standard 30-40 minute replay slot. And,
It does do that. Yes.
A couple episodes.
And we'll
so-
probably stick with it for a few hours.
Let us know in the comments, like, subscribe, and share if you want to see more.
Yeah,
and I'm
also-
100% serious. If you guys can make noise about this, we'll keep playing. That's how I'm gonna put it.
And just know that Kyle and I will be here, so you could complain about us being here, but JV and Dan will probably have a pretty good Demon Souls
I
conversation.
have not seen JV play, so this is gonna be sweet.
Okay, so
Until I have to
Let's
invert
do-
every time we switch.
very
Okay, well, you and
Oh,
me will
gosh,
play back
what?
to back then, JV. JV, you and I play invert?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
good
got
job.
What
We're
is
heroes.
wrong with you?
What's wrong
I
with
grew
you?
up with flight simulators.
This is not a flight simulator. to tell everyone a little
Wouldn't
bit
that
about
be
Demon
a
Souls.
badass game though?
I think he does
Flight
want to do like
Souls.
I think he's expressed interest in doing like a Mech or Future game.
That'd be cool. I
Yeah.
would love to see like
Good
a
job,
sort of
Reiner.
science
I
fiction.
would play Gundam Souls. I would totally be into that.
That'd be cool.
I love it how the starting areas for all the Souls games are exactly like this.
Oh yeah.
Exactly like this. So, like just messages on the floor that tell you how to
Guard.
do things.
You guys are paying attention now, right, Kyle?
I am.
L1 guard.
Kyle, you're gonna need to pay attention.
Oh,
Gosh.
No, he blocked it. No, he didn't.
No, I didn't.
The guy just doesn't do any damage.
Man. I'm gonna do poorly at this.
Yeah!
Gosh, it's been I'm gonna do poorly at it too.
Yeah.
It's been ages since I played
Shut
this
up,
one.
Dan. You're gonna do fantastic.
No, can you even two-hand a weapon in this game? Like I don't even remember. This is
I think certain weapons.
seriously. The last time I played this, Kyle, was actually when it
We're
was
not
like,
putting bets
came
on
out.
this. You don't have to like pretend that that
I
you're
know.
not good at it.
Hey, you want to see me play
We're not
something
playing
good?
goal for money.
Go watch the Dark Souls 3 demo that we ran through.
Yeah,
all right?
I enjoyed watching you
I
play
was just
that.
cleaning house in that thing, man.
Yeah.
Like I was on.
A lot of rolling.
Well, yeah, rolling is an element.
Yeah.
So Crescent Moongrass in this is...
Oh gosh, we're fat rolling.
Oh god, I hate that.
Okay, so Crescent Moongrass. A lot of people don't like this instead of Estus because the Crescent Moongrass is like a limited consumable.
Oh, you just pick it up. Well, I guess
So-
that's kind of how it is in Bloodborne.
it is
right?
exactly like that, and people
Okay.
don't like that.
I do like the Estus flasks. I prefer those.
I think it's better to have like just a set number of heals rather than farming consumables, which we may
Yeah.
have to do if this goes on forever.
Oh yeah.
There's a hole in this wall at one point. It's like a telltale heart kind of thing.
Let's not go down the road of holes in walls.
Oh, and we're there again.
Come on, Kyle!
Hey, you're the one that moved the camera right at the.
Yeah,
brought it
Kyle,
out.
but come on.
Oh boy.
Come on, man. We're just playing this.
Nice Moongrass.
Okay, so it looks like a drop zone.
It's
do it.
There's nowhere else to go.
You are
take
correctly
damage?
reading the situation.
I rolled.
Oh, you didn't take much damage there. Okay. Man, this looks.
That's a swear word. Oh no.
Like I said, people we're still getting things. Some of the bosses in this game are pretty amazing, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the Soul series in general has amazing bosses, but this game has some really good ones.
Oh, what?
There you go.
That was cheap, wasn't
Cut
it?
him
guys?
up. Yeah, it was. There you go.
So there is a
I'm
class
impressed.
that doesn't use a shield, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, because like I
don't use a shield.
I don't use shields, so this is already gonna be a problem for me.
You watched my playthrough, Kyle.
Yeah,
I put that shield on my back and I never used it.
I play a lot like you, Dan, but like where I'm rolling a lot and trying to get out of the way, but like way worse.
Yeah.
Ever since Bloodborne, I've had a thing. Like, I just don't want to play with shields ever again.
No, I don't like blocking. I'd rather try to get out of the way. It's more fun.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and not play with shields.
Well, it's
for
too late
this.
now. The class is selected, right?
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, you can.
What
you can
is that?
change.
That has nothing
Yeah,
to do
you
with
can change
anything.
Stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. So this is a little different than the other games in terms of world design.
Right.
Dan, if you want to walk through that.
I can, yeah. So instead of being like Dark Souls where everything's all interconnected, you basically have a base of operations that you port to other worlds with. That are arranged in sort of like a classic video game style, like 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, etc.
Okay.
And we're gonna, I don't know if we're coming up on that yet.
No, you're still in the tutorial area.
Okay.
And I think that's a pretty cool looking.
We'll get a cutscene when we get to the Nexus that introduces the Maiden in Black, which
Damn it.
I'm sure some Souls fans will argue with me, but basically has been the level up Maiden in every game
Oh, he's not that.
Can you
since 2 and is in 3.
can you do the thing where you like tap up on the control stick and R2 to do like the really powerful sort of longer range attack?
Yeah, man.
Okay, just making sure. I use that a lot.
All right, Reiner. Here's your skills are going to be tested. This is not going to happen.
Do it.
All right, first Reiner.
I think maybe someone else will be holding on to the sticks for a while.
Oh, I'm just staring at Dan Tack for a second. You guys can't see this.
Well, for one thing, we can't count the death that's going to happen here in a minute as a death. So
the
Reiner will continue
glory
to play after
I'm
that.
experiencing right now
All right,
Hole.
is amazing.
you did good.
So this is
Hole in the wall.
so this is a required death
We
coming
need
up
to
here?
stop. It's not required if you're like many Souls games or Bloodborne or whatever. There's always like this big enemy at the beginning of the game that you can,
Sure.
if you're really good, you can beat, but you're not really supposed to.
Bring it, buddy.
And then there's one after that where you just die.
Yeah.
Like if you get past it, it doesn't
Okay,
matter.
I should have read
Some of
his.
them. How do you moongrass this square?
Okay, he does 1, 2,
2
get
and
in
then a
there.
third. Ooh. Look at this guy.
I don't know what he's doing.
I know he does. I've
mess
never said he
around.
doesn't, despite him thinking that I like. He thinks I'm like dismissive of him because he played.
Oh,
a
you
caster.
are.
I'm not. I am not.
Oh, I love
Oh, yeah, I
these
love
crazy
it.
ragdolls.
Oh, they're so.
Dark Souls 1 had that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you wouldn't-
All of them have had it, even
Yes.
Bloodborne.
Well, one of them they got rid of it, right?
No, like they're
It's been,
all.
they,
in
I don't
there.
think they all use the Havoc physics system, but I'm not 100%.
Oh,
There you go.
Yep.
Both
all right.
hands.
Cool.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
So that's what you want.
That's how I play.
All right, well, I'm going to die, but here we go.
Well,
You
you're
go
not gonna
for it?
die yet. Just get to the boss.
Yeah, you got 10 moongrasses.
Yeah, you're fine. I don't think anyone's ever died in this area, Reiner. It's
Oh,
really,
I bet I could die in this area.
You could. I just.
Reiner, that's.
Hey, he did a little
It's
damage.
okay. He drained his stam. Like,
Oh God.
ooh. Oh boy, Reiner.
Oh, I'm fat.
Fat rolling.
Yeah, we need it. We'll take care of that fat roll. I
Man, I remember the first time in Dark Souls 2 where I basically overburdened myself and
think, right. I think
got fat. I was just like, oh my god, this is awful. What did I do?
we should be okay with that though, because this is one of the games before 2 where they started like making you divide your stats up to get rid of
What's he
fat roll.
doing?
So you can actually like get 2 stats for the price of 1 in this game if it's like that, and it's been a while, so I don't know.
All right, see ya.
But if we can just jack endurance and get item weight and endurance out of it, it's like super overpowered.
You gotta do that.
These days you
parry.
have to put 2 different stats in for that.
Watch your stamina bar.
I know.
It's down.
He's fine.
He's,
I think you're playing very well, Reiner.
This guy's kind of glitching up a little bit.
He's got a shield.
Glitching up.
Well, he's
glitching.
doing that right there.
What?
You just
Oh.
he is caught in the environment, but I wouldn't call that
Yeah,
a
that's
glitch.
not good.
Oh. All right, just first trying this guy out.
Oh gosh.
I want to roll around him.
That seems like
Well, we do have heavy armor, so yeah, we're
Dangerous.
crashing and
That's not
burning
gonna
on
work.
that. You guys want to play a faster character?
No, we can go with
is
this. We can always just run.
I'm gonna
past this
parry
guy.
him.
Like, I'm 100% comfortable with that. I just don't want to use a caster.
Should have done that to begin with.
I know. But it was
we can
interesting
use
to
like a
see
thief.
how his AI was working there. Okay.
Oh, man, there will never be a Souls game without these rickety wooden boards, man.
Okay, so we don't have stuff.
Or a Blight Town. They'll
Do you guys do
always
this
Blight
too?
Town.
Hey, yeah, there's a Blight Town in this, too. There's
Oh,
always
yeah.
There's always a Blight Town. It is, and it's always awful.
It is the worst.
Oh, look at that! Look out!
I said I was looking forward to Dark Souls 3. Okay, I'm not looking to Blight Town in Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, because there's gonna be one.
Oh, there will never be a Souls game made without one.
I think that guy dropped something. I don't know if you want to go get that.
Kyle, look at you.
I beat Dark Souls 2. I know things.
All right.
I'm very proud of you.
I appreciate that, Dan. It was a lot of work. I'd like to thank you for your help. And my
goal
perseverance.
is to get more people than ever playing Dark Souls 3
I'd also like
in the office.
Way to take Leo's Oscar away from him, Kyle.
Yeah.
That's just rude.
I also would like to thank my daughter for going to bed at a reasonable time while I was playing Dark Souls 2.
Parenthood, the real Dark Souls.
All right.
Parenthood is using a pair of tweezers to pull a Vita cartridge out of a 2DS console. That's parenting.
All right, there we go.
This isn't the boss, I don't think, so don't worry about it.
I don't
really?
know. Looks like a fog door.
I think it's just an area transition. Yeah, but
Yeah.
remember, not all fog doors are bosses.
Looks like a fog door leghorn.
Ooh, man. That is just awful.
Sorry.
That is just-
I'm practicing. I took Tim Turry's desk.
Yeah?
I'm sort of slowly taking
You're
over
turning
his
into Tim now.
life. Yeah, so I'm still working on that part of it.
Oh,
Is it just the voice that makes puns funny? Were all of Tim's just terrible? But he said it in the right way?
No, you know, I used to give him crap for his bad ones, too.
I think
so.
we just liked Tim. Is
Yeah.
what it was.
Hey, look at this guy.
What's he listening?
he's rocking out.
He's got his iPod. Yeah.
That was a hit back then
Man.
in those days.
Demon Souls. Yeah, we're doing the whole thing, obviously, right, guys?
No.
I don't know. We haven't died
I'm
yet.
for it.
Look at
Bring
this,
it.
right? Okay, here we go.
Fog
All right,
door.
Reiner, if you beat this guy, I'll be impressed.
Oh, yeah, this guy. Hey, bud.
I like he looks kind of cute.
We are off to a good start.
Reiner, you're not supposed to win, so don't waste healing items.
I got him.
Well done.
Okay, so you die there, so I'm going to hand this.
No, that one doesn't count.
Well,
Why
yeah, it
doesn't
does.
that one count?
Every,
That one-
every death.
But you're
supposed to, though.
You're almost,
Oh,
but
man.
to trigger the next part of the game, you're supposed to die to him.
Who cares? We're all going to die.
All right,
so just
yeah.
pass
Yeah,
it along.
just pass it along.
All right,
right.
we have passed the sticks.
So JV, you play inverted, right?
Right.
So I can
Oh,
change it and pass it to you.
All right, so we're gonna set it up so the two inversion guys play after each
Exactly.
other. That way,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dear God, you guys.
Sorry.
They
We
play.
just like to
You
make
guys
things
want to get me
complicated.
load up Microsoft Flight Simulator 1998 or something? I mean, what is?
I need to
going on?
write.
I go both ways.
we should play Dark Souls with a joystick. I'm sure that'd go over well.
Yeah,
People have done it with
with a
less.
flight stick. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, people have done it with like DDR pads and stuff.
Guitar Hero guitars.
So this is the Nexus.
Oh, is this like that thing that flies through space that sucks up Captain Picard and gives him the life he always wanted?
This is the hub where you'll travel to various worlds through these archstones.
Oh, okay.
And then, of
What are
course,
you talking about?
What? Generations. The
Black
film.
Maiden.
The Nexus.
She's the
the
coolest.
Maiden in Black. Yeah, she's pretty cool.
Malcolm McDowell wants to get in there.
Wait, what?
You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The Star Trek Next
Are
Are you
Generation.
talking about nerd shit?
Yeah, you work at the offices of Game Informer magazine.
Demon Souls came out February 5th, 2009.
I think that's the last time I played it too.
PlayStation 3.
2009.
This is the Nexus.
And it hasn't left the PlayStation 3.
It holds
Was
together
it,
the
Tack,
northern
one of the few
land
games you
and
owned on a
southern
PlayStation 3?
Didn't even own it. That's the thing. Remember, I
Oh,
never owned a
that's
PS3.
right.
I skipped that entire generation. So
You
I-
just bought a PS4 for
With each
Bloodborne.
of the
Yeah.
5 archstones
That is correct.
connected.
You played. I think you bought it when Destiny came out, right? Didn't you?
I did, but it was
but
the
it was
intention.
for-
The
Yeah.
intention was, I might as well
Yes.
get this.
So people were complaining about Quantum Break going to PC, but there were people, I'm sure, that bought
Are you kidding me? I would love
an
it.
Xbox One just for that game, and now
Sure.
are feeling burned. So
I agree with that.
shut up, right?
I
Like, let people be upset. That's
have trouble
crazy town.
getting into the console mindset now. Now that I've become so PC'd, but I could definitely understand that frustration. Yeah.
okay, Kyle. I'm just gonna grab the controller from you.
I got it. That's fine.
Just
It's so
Got
weird.
fat roll. Okay, let's see.
okay. You did good.
Just like
That
Dark
move?
Souls, you've got
Okay.
the crestfallen guy there, and just honestly, this reminds me a ton.
Talk to that guy.
There's lots of characters here. There's merchants, people that tell you stuff.
You slipped through the fissure too, did you?
This guy's basically in every Souls game.
You came for demon souls?
In some way.
Yeah, he's at the bonfire in Dark Souls,
Right.
the first one.
And in the third one, he's there too. This is okay.
See,
So
Peter-
the Nexus is actually incredibly similar to the Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 3. We already know that from previewing.
We can turn on online for this save in the next episode, right?
That is why you
Because if you go all the way to the
Yeah, we
top
can
of this,
turn it
they
up.
have like all those other players.
Yeah, like ranking boards.
Yeah,
and
which
whatnot.
is crazy. Like seeing some of those
Oh
high
yeah,
levels.
yeah. When I played it, it's like this is insane. How do these
We can
people
do that,
this?
yes.
Okay, so that's the parry right there, right? Because I never really used that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I
Oh
got,
gosh.
all right, that move I like. I use that a lot.
Well, you're gonna die a lot then.
Yeah. Oh, I guess it's different. It's not like you don't jump. There we go. All
It's a
right,
lunge.
lunge. Should I read all these? Are these people who died?
I think they're just
No, because you're not online.
yeah.
these
So
are-
it's
okay.
just developer messages and
Yes.
stuff.
Okay,
they,
so,
they are often found in safe areas. And
so where should I go? Because I have not played Demon Souls, so I want some.
no, there's lots of
direction.
merchants to talk to, and then when you're ready, you're gonna want to go to the first Archstone to go to World 1-1.
What would you suggest, Dan Tack? Should I just go ahead and go? Should we
Yeah,
dive
go,
in?
go, go.
So where should I up the stairs here?
Yeah, there's right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Didn't I already talk to him?
No,
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 there's a
him.
sign right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
There you
cool.
go.
There's a weird light on the guy's legs that I can't stop looking at. Or her legs.
Is there?
I'm not-
Yeah, it's super weird. It's coming out of nowhere, and it's just like, it's almost like blinkers on a car.
Blinkers on a car.
Go back, and if you're watching the video, go back like a minute and watch
So here we're
Kyle.
going to see another Dark Souls sort of in every game, sometimes multiple times. You know, Miyazaki Dragon, because he loves them so much.
I mean, dragons are rad. Who doesn't love dragons?
I know.
Was it Dark Souls 1 with the dragon on the bridge? That
Yeah, and
cut
this
off
this
his
also has
tail,
they
cut off
all
his
have
tail
a dragon.
and-
Okay, yeah, they don't all have the
Drake
tail
sword.
cutting.
Yeah,
Yes.
this one has has like a chase sequence variation on that dragon.
I found the Drake sword in Dark Souls 3, by the way, in the preview build.
Yes.
It's not an actual Drake sword,
But
it's
it's
the equivalent item. Like it's pretty strong and it doesn't scale.
Yeah, so it's pretty much a
and you get it off a mimic.
it's a crutch basically for
Yeah.
early hours.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, that's what
Look
the
at that.
Drake sword is.
Exactly right.
Come on, chew your food, man. Smaller bites.
Yeah, this game was just so incredible for the time.
So for as crazy as the character designs, the monster designs in the Dark Souls games and Bloodborne are,
They're
their
just-
dragons are just pretty standard dragons.
You're right.
Sometimes,
So this take us back.
That
right here?
dragon was a pretty standard dragon.
Well, yeah,
there
but-
are that's the classic dragon.
but like the I forget.
Wait. What was that?
This takes us back, right?
It's like the bonfire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't want to mess with
Yeah,
that.
the ice dragon. What's his name again?
Seath.
Yeah,
Seath
Seath.
the Scaleless.
He is pretty cool.
He's cool and doesn't look like a traditional dragon. You got the gaping dragon, which the less said the better about that. I mean, come on.
My favorite Dark Souls story is actually about the gaping dragon. I
Really?
had someone who showed up and was gonna help me out with that. And it was the first time I'd ever fought him. I didn't know this person. It was just someone who had come to my world. And so we went out there, and the gaping dragon has this massive slam attack.
Yeah, he does.
And so the guy rushes out there to like land the first blow, and the gaping dragon just smashes him and kills him.
I think that actually happened to Tim Turi when we were playing through as well.
And like I freaked out because I didn't think I was going to beat him, but then like I just tore him to shreds. It's like the easiest fight in that game for me and for Dark Souls.
The gaping dragon?
Yeah, the gaping dragon was just the easiest. I just tore him to pieces.
Everybody's got their, that's one of the fascinating things I find about the series is that like some bosses are really hard for some people, but really easy for others.
Yeah, I think the only
Hey,
Ho, ho.
that's not fair.
like
Hey, buddy.
like the biggest consensus I've seen is Flame Lurker. Everybody hates. Everyone hates Flame Lurker.
Is
Yeah.
this the guy, Father
there we go.
Gascoigne?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's kind of torturous.
That's like the Bloodborne boss that everybody's like
A lot
early
of
on.
some people didn't have trouble with them.
Yeah, I went back and revisited it for a third time recently, and he didn't give you that much trouble.
No, I prepared like you wouldn't believe going in because Dan Tack sent me texts during the review. Of
Oh, here
just
we go
like,
on this again.
This guy's super tough.
It was day one of playing, and I was changing from Dark Souls style to Bloodborne style. I was not playing aggressively enough.
Those
All right.
texts.
Haven't
I
done
have
yet.
those texts.
Once I got, I bet you
Images
do.
saved.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you have them framed. Okay. As soon as I got past him, it was smooth sailing.
Yeah, I think that was kind of it for everyone. I kind of rolled high vitality.
Oh God.
Yeah, vitality in that game is actually incredibly strong in comparison to other games, just because you get that health back when you strike.
Yeah.
What is kind of the stumbling point in this game here?
This game,
Like, what's the big? Do you remember the big kind of boss that ever?
yeah,
or
well, I
moments or dungeon or? I guess you could even call them levels in this one, right?
the crazy like king boss near the end is is pretty tough
Oh yeah, right.
because he's got really cool like anime moves.
Well, he's basically a Super Saiyan.
No, I mean, it's certainly like the maybe even sort of inspiration for like the later fights in Bloodborne, like Lady Maria, the Astral Clock Tower, and Gurman. Sort of that kind of style.
The gargoyles are some garbage.
Oh, the gargoyle.
Oh, up on the roof in Dark
yeah,
Souls
like-
1?
Can I knock
Oh.
this down? Does that work?
Yeah, Tim had a real struggle getting those.
Wait. No, the gargoyles.
Let's get out of here.
No, I'm not talking about the gargoyles in Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about the ones in here.
Yeah, they're in every game.
The man eaters or whatever they're called.
Yes.
The Dark Souls gargoyles were tough, though. Those
Oh,
guys
yeah,
on
yeah.
the roof?
Well, like you basically have that same boss battle in here, but it's
Yeah.
like on a rickety bridge.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, so
It's going to be a lot of fun.
like you don't even
If
have
we
the
get
same
there.
amount of space.
Oh, we're totally getting there, Reiner, because I guarantee people are gonna just
We
go
don't
crazy
care
for
if
it.
they
All
say
right.
if we should play this or not. It's
Well, I
up to
do.
us.
I care.
Well,
I'm
I care
all in
too,
on
but
this.
it's up to us
It is.
ultimately.
It is up to us.
Dude, chill.
Kyle's doing really good, by the way.
Yeah, I know,
I'm
but
not
he's
talking.
Except he's not healing.
That's
No,
why we
it's
have.
good.
That's why we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
4 people on
Yeah,
this. So the
exactly.
other 3, I understand about the whole talking thing.
And if you're going to talk Star Trek during this, then please
Yeah,
just turn
by
off
the
that
way,
mic.
I can't believe you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about nerd stuff again?
Star Trek The Next Generation, the first feature film where Captain Kirk died. Spoiler.
Yeah, that
okay,
wasn't spoiled
so
to me.
Dark
'cause-
Souls
Was it really
3.
a spoiler for you?
Yeah, I don't know anything about Star Trek.
we're on the eve of Dark Souls 3.
The Eve.
Eve of.
The
It's
the
right around the corner.
All right.
The evumph.
Well, to be fair, yes, it is coming out in Japan. Like
Oh, God.
full 20 days earlier.
Yeah, see? Right?
All right, here we go.
That was pretty good, Kyle.
So what's up with that?
Not a fan of this role.
Yeah, those days are kind of long gone. That's a
We'll
different
correct that
topic.
role as we
But
play.
The RPGs releasing in Japan like a full year before
Yeah.
any other region. I'm so glad that's changed. Where they try to sync it up day and date worldwide.
Yeah, because they just
But they didn't for this.
No.
like even the Fire Emblem Shin Megami one that people thought was gonna take until like holiday season this year because it came out in December 2015. It's yeah.
But hang on. Like as much as I love Fire Emblem, which I do love, by the way,
Uh-huh.
like with a community discovery game like Dark Souls, I think it makes a much bigger deal that that the world releases a different date because like you're gonna have people doing all kinds of like, oh my gosh, just like mining data from the Japanese version and like
Yeah.
spoiler everywhere before we even get a chance to touch it.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, way back in the day, PS1, PS2 era, there wasn't a lot of stuff going up online
Right.
about these games, but yeah, this is going to be everywhere. Should we import it? That's a question.
Import what?
I hear
Dark Souls
if we import it. So here's what I heard. I don't know if this is accurate. If we import it, all like the dialogue and stuff is in English, but we wouldn't be able to tell what the items are or anything.
Just
we could-
just the image would be the only tell.
We could still beat it if we import it that way.
I'm hearing
But, like,
something.
Learn Japanese.
What
Tack.
can we-
You got-
I know.
You got what? 10 days? 15 days?
I guess I have to start planning for like
we could hire a translator just to sit beside Tack.
that's
the
a great
entire
idea.
time.
Let's do it. We'd have the
You can't leave my side at all.
Well-
we would have the first review.
What if we had Swery come in?
oh my god.
Because he never
so now we're just talking
responded to
about,
me
like,
on
a celebrity
Twitter.
review. All right.
He never responded to me on Twitter. I asked him to be in an episode of the Deadly Premonition Chronicles, which, by the way, we could totally go back to at some point. You just never know.
Yeah.
We want to play.
Make your request known.
He probably has better sweary things to do.
No, he does not.
He's got to swear some stuff up.
I think he's getting along with the legacy of Deadly Premonition pretty well, so I think
Oh,
he'd
yeah.
be happy to revisit it.
The Raincoat Killer is coming back. He's right there. What are you gonna do, Kyle?
Why does he have a flaming sword?
He's traded in
He
his axe.
upgraded it, I guess. Oh,
Oh gosh, that was
Did he
dangerous.
get you? No.
I got him.
Kyle's playing this like really carefully, methodically.
Yeah.
I like it. It's interesting to see.
Can't stop looking at the light on the legs.
It's because he's got a glowing thing.
just let it go.
There's a light source, Reiner. You see that, right? Like
yeah,
he's
but
wearing
it's
it.
not under the legs.
It's really bugging me.
He's got like a crystal or something on his belt.
Am I wasting?
Oh,
my
Stop
time?
healing.
Okay, that's what I was wondering if I was wasting
You,
it. 'cause
you
I
see
don't
that
know.
little like thing on the thing? Your thing is capped because Reiner
Yeah.
died. So like this uses like the health.
It was
I
assisted
know.
death.
I know.
We
There's
decided it doesn't count. Yeah.
I forget which way to get. There's a way to get your health back in this, like your humanity or something. And it's been forever. I don't know. There's always a method to do it. I don't recall what it is.
In Tack, I got to ask you.
Yeah.
This is a little inside baseball.
Sure.
But you did a full playthrough of Dark Souls. Was it 1? Yeah, just Dark Souls 1 with Tim Turi.
I did.
Now that he's gone, he's at Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
How did he do? Honestly, how did he do? how did
We
he
had
do?
a good time playing a game for the
You guys had
Canadian
a great
fans.
time. I know. It was fun. I came down for an
That's not
episode.
what we asked, Dan Tack.
Hey, he wrecked
You could-
Cavill later.
How about this?
I don't know what to tell you.
Still an amateur Souls player? Still a
mean-
lot to learn?
What?
There's always a lot to learn.
If you beat Dark Souls, you can hardly be called an amateur.
There's always a lot to learn, I only put it that way.
Tack's not denying any of this, by the way.
I'm just saying, like, if you go through the fire, I don't think it's fair to be called an amateur.
I don't know. I still consider myself an amateur.
Yeah. See? JV?
So
Basically.
that says more about.
And that right there is very Dark Souls.
Should I heal now? I guess I should be okay, right? I'm getting confident
You should
now.
probably
Famous
heal.
last words.
You can heal now, yeah. We got to figure out what the method is to get the life back. I forget what it is.
I mean, isn't it? It's
we go.
just something
To get you back to a full bar.
It's humanity by another name, I think.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And like the same thing as in Dark Souls 3, only they do it better because they don't penalize you.
Fat
You just get a
roll. I
bonus
don't
when
like
you use
that.
the item. It's essentially the same thing, but it sounds a lot better to the player. It's not like, oh, I'm at half-life. It's just like, oh, I don't get bonus life.
Yeah.
So they've taken sort of the stigma out of that, which is a cool way to do
Kyle,
it.
what are you doing?
I'm waiting for him to shoot again.
just
Why?
Why are you
dancing.
dancing?
Jeez.
Look, and he used his lunge. I am so impressed by Kyle.
is how I
right now.
Are you
play.
seeing this guy's style?
I am.
I'm being very careful.
I like how you just whipped that
Kyle,
guy.
we're going to level up. We're going to get rid of the fat roll. So don't worry about
Please.
it. Okay, it's going to happen.
Oh God.
All right, let's see.
This
Hey,
guy
who's
looks like
the big
Kung Lao.
streamer for Dark Souls?
It's well, there are several, but are you talking about like? There's like
Oh, no.
Kyle.
Fat roll. Okay.
some of the big ones are like Vadi Vidya and Lobos Jr.
We need to get them a GIF real quick of Kyle dealing with an archer. They need to learn this skill because seriously, it's like.
It gets the job done.
And of course,
Hey, that archer's dead.
And not to leave him out, Epic Name Bro is also one of the big ones. So those are probably the top three.
Epic name, bro.
Epic Name Bro. Yeah.
An up and comer Daniel Tack. I can't
No,
say your
nobody.
name.
Hey, yeah. Hopefully, people start watching my Dark Souls 3 because I'm sure we're gonna do a full playthrough of that. Right, guys?
Oh,
How many-
crap.
How
All
many
right.
streamers?
Stretch out your fingers, JV.
How many streamers do you think regret their names?
I don't know.
Like, just did it
I bet
out of
they're probably-
fun?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
All right,
All
there's
right,
our first
JV.
legit death. Hand it over to JV.
how was that, Dan? That was okay, right?
Yeah, it was.
That was better than I
It
thought.
was
I
like
gonna
watching
do.
old people fuck, but it was.
But you still got aroused,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There we go.
Jesus.
I can say that, right? I mean,
You did.
Hey, you heard what I
You know,
said
I
last
got that out,
in
right?
Deadly Premonition. It's M-rated, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hell.
now
Hide the
we have to
children.
decide which is worse. Was that Glory Hole worse or was that worse?
Well, that one had an F-bomb in it. So.
Go to dictionary.com and look up the hole.
Kyle had to razz you a little
It
bit.
is
but-
an actual
No, it's fine.
oh,
thing with
You-
two
you-
meanings outside of you foul-mouthed freaks who think everything's dirty.
JV, what are you doing? You're just swinging at the air. You're fat rolling everywhere. Oh, look at what JV. You're awful at this.
No, Kyle, honestly, I gave.
oh God.
I don't think JV's ever played a game.
I did razz you a little bit, Kyle, but I gotta
No,
say
it's fine.
you played it exactly as you should have for a starting player. Like you were very careful.
Screw you guys.
There we go. That's all I want, Dan.
You're definitely doing a lot better than JV.
Oh, my God, man.
He's gonna go through a whole supply of
I
crescent
gotta
grass.
get used to controls.
Dude, I haven't played a lot of Souls games, like
Yeah, some things just don't.
Bloodborne
change,
in
right?
like 8 months or whatever. and
Right.
The
I was
PS4 to
fine.
PS3 controllers. Is really
Oh,
Oh,
that's a
making
good one.
excuses
That's a
now.
good one. I gotta use that
Blah,
one next time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wait, you're just gesturing to
He's
nobody.
just flailing on buttons.
JV's
He has a
sitting on the
controller in his
now.
mouth.
Wait, what are you? Why does that keep coming up?
Oh, you're the one with the controller in your hand.
There we go. Now we're seeing some moves. At the very least, we're gonna get a bunch of like Crescent Moongrass. Don't waste your Royal Lotus.
And this is the way
Wait,
I,
that.
Oh, how do you? Oh, you hit down on the D-pad,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
I kid you not. This is, yes, it's super satisfying to play Souls games by yourself and all that stuff.
It is.
But passing the sticks is so much fun if you have a group of friends.
It
It
is.
sounds
fun.
crazy that it's a good like couch co-op type of game. You're not playing at the same time, but it is such a great couch experience with your friends.
I'd agree with that. I also do not play it nearly as well with people watching me, except for Kyle the other day.
Well, I think that goes goes without saying for anyone, especially if you're doing video shows. Like, it's tough. You got to pay attention to the conversation. You got a lot of pressure on you not to screw up.
I could see the back and forth working very well. I've never done it myself, but I could see it working very well. Just because also this like game sort of has these highs of stress, you know, where it would be nice to be like, oh, I need to take a break. Here, you play for a little while.
But also,
you know?
It's true, but at the same time, I was going to say, like, for people who want to play a certain way and a certain, like, you know, class style, I know there's no classes, but, like, if you have weapon preference and your buddy has one and you don't sync up with, like, I want to use a weapon that requires 30 strength, and Reiner wants to use something that requires 30 dex, we're just not going to have a really compatible character to play with.
Yeah, you got to have an agreement early on what you're like we did here. I mean, this is a perfect example of how you do it.
Yeah, maybe we should have gone with Knight. We should, but whatever.
Hey, we're getting it done.
We're playing this game
Super
for like a year, so it's cool.
All
right, praise the sun, JV.
Yeah,
Good job.
JV, I don't think you should be doing that after what I just saw.
Whatever. I do what I want.
Kyle, on the other hand, with archers every frickin' time.
Dude, doing my dance
Kyle
moves.
this, Kyle that.
And remember, JV was like,
Kyle, you did good.
I'm not going to use a shield.
I'm excited.
Well, I mean, we
Dan's
have the
proud of
fat
you
roll
guys.
problem.
Oh, I'm not going to use a shield.
We
So
have the
take
fat-
it off.
We have the fat roll problem.
Hold down-
Gotta get,
hold
gotta
down
get rid of
triangle.
that.
You'll lose some weight if you take the shield off. I'm being 100% serious, too.
Will you still fat roll, though, if you take the shield
Yeah,
off?
we're wearing high, like the armor. He's
Yeah, we gotta get-
probably
oh,
pretty
okay.
heavy.
Is it? Nope. Get him. Oh, come on.
Oh, do they not have that?
The downward
That's
stab?
a good. That's what I'm asking. I don't know. I think
Okay.
It does.
Yeah, let's try it again.
Was it in Bloodborne? I feel like I can never
no.
pull it
See,
off
the
in
thing about Bloodborne is, and a lot of people think this is not great, and I didn't like it either. But I understand why it was done. Like your armor in Bloodborne basically does not matter. It has no weight to it.
Yeah.
And nor does it have any real like effect on your damage mitigation outside of like you want to wear like the cleric suit when dealing with poison, and the Yargul suit when dealing with physical damage. But it has no like. There are no real choices to make in terms of armor.
Well, I liked that. I like to kind of simplify it a little bit in that regard.
I like that. I don't think we need any more simplification, Kyle. But thank you.
No, I'm just not a big fan of comparing numbers and menus.
Yeah,
I'd rather
that
get
makes
to the
things really
action.
hard. You should just go play like something on the Wii or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been playing Twilight Princess. It's been fantastic.
So, Tack, what's some stuff we could know about Dark Souls 3?
Oh man, well I highly recommend you check out what I wrote about the preview build and the video I did of 40 minutes of uncut footage with Kyle.
Well, there's
But
like
for
one or
people
two
that-
slight edits. Just
For
to be
people that
clear,
don't
but-
read.
And that is
The
a
video.
surprising amount of people.
Yeah, we do have videos.
Yeah, good. It's like
40 minutes?
40 minutes
It
to
is.
play through without with only a little bit of commentary at the front. So it's very much a purist look at Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, we'll throw a link to that in here. Anyway, about 3. So it's got. I think it really like the way it feels to me after playing the first 3 areas is 30% Demon Souls, 30% Dark Souls, and that includes Dark Souls 2. I know a lot of people love to hate on Dark Souls 2, but Miyazaki definitely took a lot of the good parts from Dark Souls 2 and has put them in that. I know it has bonfire fast travel and some other things that people might not like, but
I
it
loved
just
it.
works out great. And about 30% of Bloodborne. There's an area, the third area we got to play. It's basically a Bloodborne stage,
Yeah, it looks more kind of gothic.
but it is awesome. Okay, and I know a lot of people want the interconnectedness of Dark Souls 1 and tons of secrets and interlocking stages with shortcuts. Tons of that. Going back to old areas and stuff, during the course of the preview, I found lots of really crazy secrets that were not available on first pass,
Nice.
including to what I believe is the way to unlock infinite invasions.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, so this game will not have a system like Dark Souls 2 pissed a lot of people off because
Yeah.
you had to use cracked red eye orbs, which are single-use items, and farm them just to invade other people's worlds.
Hey, that rock that hit you.
Is that not going to be there again?
In this game, in Dark Souls 3, slightly speculatory, but not really, because Miyazaki told us, you will have infinite invasions. So if you have the correct item, which you get by taking on a Dark Wraith.
Oh, God.
So that will be very interesting.
I can't wait. You gonna
You
take
can't
a
wait
week
to get
off,
invaded?
Tack? No, to play the game. Is this like a holiday for you? You gonna
That-
take some time off?
That depends on how the review goes.
For me, it's Grand Theft Auto. Like any new Grand Theft Auto, I just disappear from the planet.
I mean, I do, yeah. One of the things I do not dislike about reviewing the games is that I don't get to experience the online play during that, and I think it's an important element. But granted, it doesn't detract from my enjoyment of the single player game. But I really do like the interactions with other players, and that will be very interesting if you're getting invaded all the time now that it's available forever. So we'll see how that goes down.
Yeah, I'm probably going to pull the Ethernet port out of the back of my Xbox One.
I mean, you just don't have to play online, Kyle, but then that means that you can't get help either.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just not a big fan of getting invaded.
And if you're big into, if you really like hearing Dan discuss Souls and all that, there is a Game Informer Overblood community on Facebook called the Hollow Hangout.
That's right. All Dark Souls all the time in there.
Yeah, that it is dedicated 100% to that. We also have one for Destiny. But really great group of people in there. Pretty nice discussions going on all the time about the Souls series.
Which is something I could talk about pretty much forever. So
this is your... Well, see, you're a big PC guy too. So is this your favorite series right now that's going, or
yeah, that's fair.
Are you into like Dota more, or?
But that's not a series, right? So the problem is, being so PC centric, I play a lot of living games.
I guess you can't call them series anymore now that you have these kind of platform games, right? Or services. So, yeah, what's your kind of favorite game right now? Like,
so like as far as a series or a franchise traditionally goes, this would probably be it. Because like, you know, there's not World of Warcraft 2 or Heroes of the Storm 2, Hearthstone 2. Like,
I mean, this is the one that you drop everything for. Like, you know what I mean? Like you.
Oh, sure.
So.
Yeah, like.
Hey, it's just Kyle.
I am.
What up, Kyle?
Hey.
I like, you know, I've definitely moved toward more of like multiplayer games. This is one of the few single player games that I will always just drop everything for.
All right, good moves. This is how I dealt with werewolves and
he's gonna like roll right off a cliff.
Are you just trying to pull him out in the open? Is that what you're doing here? Okay.
He is. It's a classic strategy.
Right in the back.
Oh.
But he's rolling a little fat.
He is rolling fat, but we got to get some.
Though.
We have to level up a little bit.
God, I love their character design.
Talk to the maiden. Yeah. Oh, they're incredible.
Just the graphics. I mean, what did we say this was? 2009.
Yeah. This. And look how far it's come since then.
Fuck.
Can you parry this guy?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No! Javy, what have you done?
Do we even have to get past that guy right now?
You tell us, man.
I don't remember.
Well, Dan will do it.
Remember invert Dan Tack?
I will, but I don't remember. Legitimately don't remember if we have to go that way.
All right, here he is.
Yeah, I'm going to die quicker than anybody. My strategy requires a couple of like level ups and stuff, so... All right, where is this stupid thing?
System. Options.
Can't you learn how to play like a normal
Camera
human?
up, down. Okay. I know, it was a lot of work.
Make progress, Tack.
You're the chosen one, Tack.
Oh, you're getting rid of the shield?
In future episodes, we should have Tack lead. Although I did okay. I got progress.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Blah.
JV was doing all right.
Mm-hmm.
Little manic at first.
I had to get used to the controls.
Wait, is this the first time you played a game on a live broadcast?
This is the first time I've ever played a video game.
I was going to ask that too, but no. During I think this was your kind of your virgin voyage here, right? Like you just. This is the first time you played a game
on replay or test chamber. You probably played on test chamber.
Yeah, we've done test chambers. I can't remember. Did I play Obi-Wan any?
No.
Yeah. This is my first one then.
Obi-Wan.
You still fat rolling there, Dan Tack?
Probably.
Oh no.
Well, we are off to a great start, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
just a little hiccup.
Jeez.
I don't want to die. Oh, yeah. This really does feel like, man, my character feels really slow, like he's got to take a big dump. Seriously.
It's that Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan Tack, you don't really, you don't lock on, really.
No, I don't need that crap.
Do you move slower or faster if you got to take a dump?
Well, it depends if you're.
I mean, you got more stuff in you.
Yeah.
Tack's just like,
but
no, I'm good.
There's a level of urgency added to everywhere you got to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or is there? Is it like the...
Oh! Just chill, guys. Come on.
He knows what he's doing. What's down there? Was that Bad News Bears down there?
I don't remember, man. That's the problem.
Well, I don't know. Those glowy blue stuff. Go either way in a game, in a From Software game. Glowy blue stuff could be good.
Glowy blue stuff's always good, but there's usually a trap. That's the thing.
We call that the Akbar pit.
It's a trap. I was glad he was in Force Awakens.
Yeah,
That was
good
nice little
cameo.
He's looking good.
Spoilers.
Good cameo. Spoilers.
No Lando, though. I think Lando would have been hanging out in there.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that.
I wonder if he'll have a bigger part in the future at movies. That's why he wasn't there or something.
I always wonder, over the years, who burned bridges. like
we
actors
should've
and
gone with
stuff
the
like
Royal or
that.
the Temple
You know what I
Knight.
mean? Like, is there any bad blood between anyone in particular franchises? Why they're not back in sequels?
I'm sure that exists.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it has to. Yeah. It's all business, right?
This character's slow as molasses.
I always like watching Dan play. It's so different than the way I go.
No, it's not.
But when we did the Dark Souls 2 live stream,
Oh, come on. Let's not. Never
or
talk.
Bloodborne live stream,
Yeah.
I learned a lot though.
Did
Like,
ya?
Yeah, just like I am always like farming souls in areas, and I'll
Well, we don't really have time to
tirelessly
farm
go through.
here.
Yeah, but this is a strategy you use a lot though.
No.
Just you in general.
Whoa. No, I want to be very clear about this. First time I go through an area, I get everything. But once I know the area,
Right.
then
No,
I
that's
blow
where
through
we're
it.
different.
Right.
Where I will keep farming. Like in Dark Souls 2, where when it first launched and it had the limited spawns, like 10
Oh, yeah.
spawns,
That was
I would
dumb.
clear those out. Those areas would be free of enemies.
So yeah, if you're looking forward to Dark Souls 3, that is not in Dark Souls 3. So
That's not in Bloodborne
Oh,
either,
thank
right?
God. No.
no,
They patched that
Enemies
in
change
2.
in Bloodborne from time to time. Like you'll come back to a location and there'll be something different there.
Yeah, that was really cool because
Yeah.
that had to do with the moon phases.
But
got
no,
darker.
enemies unlimited respawns for most of them.
I will say I appreciated that as my first like true like all-in Dark Souls experience. Like having that, being able to clear stuff out helped me learn the game, you know. But by the end, I wasn't doing it anymore for sure.
And Tack doesn't lock on a lot either.
No, I don't. I use it very sparingly, only in certain situations.
I used to lock on a lot.
Once
until
you've mastered,
Bloodborne
once you've
happened.
mastered like the weapon, like how it swings, you don't need to lock on, and it gives you added maneuverability.
I love their death
There are
sounds.
some characters and bosses though that I do use lock on for. I don't know where I'm going.
We gotta go up.
You
Oh
wanna go
yeah,
up
the spider
behind you?
guy's one of them. Not the spider guy. But
Oh, I hate the spider.
The spider's such a dumb fight. I hate it.
You're talking about in Dark Souls 2?
No, this one. The spider in this.
yes.
And the mines. It's bullshit.
Well, that could be said a whole lot of Souls. Until you beat him, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm awesome.
No, but see, even then, like that's one of the few fights where I beat it, and I was like, well, that was nonsense.
Yeah, so you guys are going the wrong way.
Oh, we're exploring.
What?
Wait.
There's no such thing
All
as a
our
roller.
100
Snake
souls.
Oh yeah, I gotta get our souls.
No!
Oh gosh.
Just relax. Oh my gosh, you guys.
Well, you're nervous.
Hey,
We're
look,
nervous,
we
Dan.
all have a stake in this.
Okay, so I gotta get our stupid souls
Our
back,
precious souls.
which means I have to go by that crazy knight guy that I don't think we were supposed to go by. But
Oh, they're right
no,
there.
they're right there because I died there. My
that's
death
right.
was
Whoa.
convenient.
good
Remember
job,
he-
JV. That's
remember he pulled.
My
Yeah.
little splatter was convenient.
That was.
That was
I need
super
more
funny.
invincibility
No,
frames
that
in
was
my
good.
roll.
Make a gif of that, please.
Do not make a gif of that.
Make,
put it
make
put
3
it in
gifs of that, please.
the Overblood group.
Do not. Never make a gif of that. Never speak of this again.
Well, now I'm gonna make a gift of it.
Well, you want to
That's
use your
pretty
time
funny.
that way, Kyle? Go
I love
ahead.
how he's still holding
Yeah,
onto his
I'll edit
sword
this
even in
thing up.
death.
There's an export as GIF in Premiere. It'll take me like 5 seconds.
Can you put it in slow motion at the end after the credits?
Yeah, I'll
Just
also find a picture of Dan Tack to put next to
super
it.
slow.
And in big bold letters, it'll say, Dan Tack is currently playing during the duration of this GIF. Thank you for watching. Please
no.
visit GameInformer.com.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
follow me on Twitter.
Oh God,
Please
no,
like-
not the
Can I have a gif of that?
That was terrible. I agree.
Can I have a gif with that with a laugh track and then the Seinfeld bass like
Wait,
Wait, do you know what a GIF is, Reiner?
or a video at the end of this at the end of the credits. Slow motion, laugh track, and then the Seinfeld bass.
Okay. All right, JV
well,
just gave me the laugh track. So
Sucks.
there.
'Cause I think we were almost to a checkpoint too.
Well, I don't know. We've been playing for a while. What do you think, Reiner? Should we take a break here? You think?
I mean, that was a pretty solid ending.
I like the way that ended.
I bet you do.
Yeah, we should. Is there anything we need to do to save up in this, or are we good to
Nah,
go?
we should. We're good.
You can just auto set. You don't have to go back. to
Well, we
the-
do have to get our soul. We should get our souls back, but you know,
Yeah, I don't want to die.
yeah. If we do,
That guy was rocking out.
but-
Oh my gosh. it's
Yeah,
like a
so we'll be
swarm.
back in probably a day or so with another episode.
probably.
Of
Yeah, we'll do
Demon
some more
Souls.
Demon Souls.
Yeah, we at least got to get through a couple
Oh,
levels, right?
Definitely.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.
But you still. but you still.